cleaning up my mess of my yard because this yard has been just full of more and more parts that I really don't need parts from anymore. So today we hauled a entire truckload of parts, which you guys probably can't tell judging by how much stuff is still here. But I'm reorganizing all the mowers and stuff. So let me just share with you what all I'm going through here. So this right here is Beast 1, and it's sitting under this quad suspension, which I think we might stick in this guy at some point. And then I have this Craftsman here, is one of my spare frames, and this is a set of spare fenders for that I'm gonna do with a better wheel arch radius. So you see how this one's all cut off like this. I'm gonna radius it back down and around here so it looks nicer, I think. And then it'll match the green hood off of the same machine. So I think that'll be good because this is on hood number 3. And so, yeah, I'm just working on cleaning up the yard. So yeah, I'm just gonna bring you guys along as I'm stacking up tires and getting rid of junk. And so, yeah, like this right here is a MTD hood right here. We're gonna take this guy. Haven't decided yet where I'm putting hoods and fenders and all that yet, but we'll see here. The rest of that tractor's right here. I may as well, I guess, bring it over and stack it with these guys, just cause why not? I can stack it with this guy right on this shelf area for now. And then I'm setting up all these shelves and stuff for engines, and that's one of our tow behind carts that we built. And then yeah, some customers weed trimmer and one of those. This seat I did save for one of our future projects here. Almost thinking either gonna stick it on Beast 1 or something else, probably actually the Murray, because the Murray, the seat is just really janky on it right now. See, it just tips back like that randomly when you don't want it to, and it's about to break off pretty quick here because it's already been welded before, but it's all cracked in there, so that's no fun. But yeah, you can see I got just all sorts of literal junk laying around, so I'm just going around cleaning up everything just because I'm tired of walking back here doing my live streams and stuff with a super dirty yard, so I may as well get everything closer organized, wheel and tire. And so yeah, this right here is probably brand new engine that runs, but it's only 79 cc, so it doesn't make a lot of power. Should have got rid of these mower dashes and stuff today while I was in town, but I didn't. Just ran jerry cans. But yeah, I'm cleaning up here, so I guess let me get back to that. So yeah. All right. So this guy, I think I'm just gonna stack it right in there with these other guys. I may have to move these two over a bit. But yeah, here we go. Guess better stack you guys right there. I spent an entire video parting this guy out. It was like an 8-minute video. And I showed you guys exactly how to remove the engine, transmission, all that. So if you guys didn't check that out, maybe make it worth my while to part of this thing out and go watch that video. Cause yeah. So yeah, this guy is currently hooked on that. I'm gonna turn this sideways and put it right up against that fence. Stick the hood on it for now, and then we're gonna start arranging the mowers that are down here are gonna come up here, and then I'll get to screwing with all the stuff down there. Because there's a bunch of stuff that's for that Polaris 500 Sportsman that really just doesn't need to be all over the ground. It's the biggest thing. And then yeah, just random junk everywhere. Hey, there we go. There's a better perch for you guys. I'm thinking that's going to be about good enough for now. I'll rearrange that later, but that shelf is going to limit how much we can get these all, or they're tucked up against the fence, but yeah. So then there's the hood. This can just go right on that guy. Good enough for now. And yeah, this guy. There. Now that's actually pretty close to what the rest of these are. So yeah, I'm just lining up my parts or just random carcasses up against the fence like this, so I have more room in here at park mowers. So yeah, now we have more room way back here. This shelf, after I rearrange these tires, I think it's gonna go somewhere in here. Either that, or maybe once I rearrange all the stuff in here, maybe I'll just stick it up right there. That's maybe a better idea. Then we can store little parts on that, like these little engines. And this big shelf can get used for bigger engines, like this 17.5 single. We're gonna be sticking in that John Deere right there, because that 11 horse is blown again. Every single one of those 11 horse single cylinders in a John Deere 111 I've ever run into is blown up already, or I blew it up. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but yeah, like that. This guy, where am I gonna put all this stuff? I'm gonna skid that guy there. This guy right there. And then yeah, I'm gonna start clearing out all this junk right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with these jerry cans. They weren't here when I started here. So there, now I can start grabbing all these random dashes and stuff. Chuck it. Chuck it. Chuck it. So there, now that I made that mess over there, this corner right here is clear enough. I can move this shelf over and start deciding what we're doing next. Watch me try to put a shelf together here. This is just how mentally impaired I am. Not only am I technologically impaired, but mentally impaired enough. There we go. I got the nope. See, observe this. I'm just that stupid sometimes. It just doesn't work. Like that. I'm actually going to turn this guy sideways, I think. Like that. I think that looks pretty good. Now the stuff for this diesel is really heavy, so I might have to bring something to lift that. Let's leave that guy for now, but I guess I'm going to finish cleaning up all this, and yeah. That's broken garbage. These are actually pretty good still. You see there's some tread on them still, so I'm gonna save these. So maybe we'll stick them on a mower later on. So yeah, just cleaning up that section there, so this is gonna be empty. This right here is a snowblower drive. You guys figure we could use it as a transmission in the future? I don't know. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. 18-horse plastic engine cover, mint. Who wants it? Free, if you want it. Second gen Craftsman steering. Maybe we'll swap that into something someday. See, I just keep all this junk that I really don't need. And then I just keep it for no reason. There. And I guess with that, because nobody's watching, I'm just going to end this right now. And I'm going to finish cleaning this up, and I'll update you guys with another video later.